Hello Showboys out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my weekend. On my Saturday I didn't have work till the evening. I got up after a nice lie-in and I had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. I was just watching a bit of Netflix, just a bit of music and did a bit of drawing and colouring in. And my dad had been sorting stuff in the house. He went off to bed and then me and my mum were just watching a bit of TV, and my older brother had gone off to the gym. My older sister was at hers, younger sister was at hers, younger brother was at his, and I then was just sorting out my dolls and dollhouse and tidied up that and tidied up my office a bit. I did a little bit of a mess. I was then just watching some stuff off record and watched some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos. I then went off for a walk and it was a lovely sunny day, lovely blue skies, and I took my coat just to be on the safe side. And whilst on my walk I got some flower starts that I'm going to show you guys now. I had a lovely walk, getting some lovely flower starts, such lovely colours on the flowers. And then I made my way up to the high street and it got really dark and all of a sudden it started to lash it down. So I'm really glad that I wore my coat, and it was just non-stop. And it would stop and it would be sunny yet still raining. It's just so bizarre, and it was like someone was turning a hose on and off like a shower, and I'm just like, what is this? So I went into the charge shops, had a look around there, waited it out in one of the charge shops till it calmed down a bit, and then I went into Costa and I had a hot chocolate, a Fanta and a cherry bakewell, and I'll show you guys a photo of that now. It was so good, love it in there. The hot chocolate was amazing, cream marshmallows, sprinkles to full works, and I also had a Fanta and I put it in a glass of ice to keep it nice and cold, which was lovely to do so. And I had a cherry bakewell. I always save the cherry to last as cherries are my favourite. I then got 2 Starfruits from the mirror they have in there, and the background behind the mirror is like a funky like leaf, like art mural on the wall that kind of matches this top I'm wearing right now. And then the rain had stopped and the sunshine came back out, and I went off to one of my favourite little flower shops. I got some flower shots from that, I'll show you guys now. Had a really nice chat with the flower shop keepers in there, and they took one of the shelves from our workplace that was going to be chucked away to use for the flower shop. I was having a bit of a refurb, so they got that brought in by my head chef and one of our other colleagues who brought it in for them. And then I went off to WH Smith and to one of the bookshops. I then went off to my workplace and had some lunch there, and I had a chicken ciabatta with a fresh orange juice. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The chicken ciabatta was so good, and the fresh OJ as well. I love the fresh OJs. And one of my colleagues was having his lunch break, so he came over and joined me to have his lunch break, so we were having a nice chat. I then went off and had a look in some more of the charge shops, and I then went off to one of the other flower shops and I got some plant snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. I love the plant section so much. It's so beautiful, all the lovely greens and the succulents and cactuses and all the pretty patterns on the leaves. I also love the leaves hanging from the windows. I was able to get lots of lovely snaps and was having nice chats with the flower keepers in there. I then got some flower starts from the flower section that I'm going to show you guys now. Such pretty colours on flowers. I then stopped off in one of my favourite little coffee shops. I got myself a blueberry white chocolate frappe, which are my new favourite drinks on there. They are so good, taste like bubble gum, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. And I got back and I was just watching some stuff on Netflix, writing a bit of my journal, sorted out my Blue Tick doll, did some new TikToks and posted those, and was just watching some stuff off record that I needed to watch. And then my dad was sorting stuff on the house, and my older brother was back from being out, and my older sister popped over, and I then got ready for work. I was doing work 5 till close, and my dad dropped me up, and we had to wait because it was literally like a monsoon outside. It was raining so heavily, it was insane. And then I got dropped to work, got clocked in, put my bag and coat away, and it was so busy. The rain had obviously brought everybody in. I'd never seen it so busy. I hadn't seen it that busy for a while, and it was really good to see. So I was putting pints left, right and centre, running food and drinks, cleaning tables, getting glasses put away, polishing cutlery, and it was quite busy. And then it calmed down and it got nice and steady, and we had a booking of 6 in. We had a booking of like 10 in on one of the big tables at the back. But yeah, it was really good. I was chatting with the regulars, and I was mainly on bar for most of the shift. It was me and 3 other colleagues on shift, but one of the colleagues got to go early because it cried down a lot. It then did pick up a bit, but me and the 2 colleagues I was left with absolutely smashed it. We worked so well together, and we were just having lots of laughs. And yeah, it's a really good shift, and it went really quickly. And I'm not a big fan of evening shifts, to be honest, but I'm actually pretty good at them. And yeah, I absolutely smashed it. I did the restock, and I couldn't find everything, but like looked and found everything, and my colleague kindly made me a little list so I could like take it off. And yeah, did well doing that, and cleaned lots of tables and served lots of food and drinks. And one of our kitchen staff helped out in pot wash, and it's their birthday today. Happy birthday to you, hope you have a lovely birthday. And we were having lovely chats, and yeah, it's a really nice like steady shift. It like was like a bit, probably would be quiet than not, and got lots of close jobs done. And then we finished, and whilst my supervisor was catching up, me and my colleague who I was left with on floor were just listening to had a bit of music playing, and we were dancing to Macarena and a cha-cha slide. The shift had literally broken us, we were cracking up. And then we clocked off and we were finished. It was home time to go to bed. I was so tired, and I got picked up by my dad, got back, got onto my PJs, and for my tea I had hot dogs with onion and mustard and ketchup on. Let me show you guys now. They were so good. Then I went off to bed. I finished writing my journal just before bed, and then I went off to bed. I went straight to bed. I was absolutely knackered. I then got up on my Sunday, which is today, and I had a lovely refreshing shower to help wake me up, make me feel a bit more human. And I then had some fruit and fibre cereal, which is so good. I love the dried up bananas and raisins that they have in them. And I was watching the last of the After films, the last one so far, on Amazon Prime. They are so good. A little bit dramatic, but very good. Very action-packed, lots going on. But yeah, love those. My younger sister is a massive fan of them, and I slowly started watching them. And then my older brother and my dad had gone off to get a new armchair for my mum. My mum then got up, and my dad and older brother back sorting out the new armchair for her. And she wasn't so keen at the moment, but I think you just have to get used to it. And then my dad went off to bed, and then my older brother went off on a bike ride down to go play cricket. I then was listening to a bit of music, watching some Doctor 2 episodes, and got my uniform ready for work tonight. I'm doing 5 till 10. was supposed to do Monday evening, but my colleague, my supervisor I'm with tonight, is now working Sunday night and Monday night because he wanted some more hours. So it means I got Monday, Tuesday off. I'm then working Wednesday evening with the supervisor I'm on with tonight. Me and him work really well together, and then I'm off Thursday, Friday, and next Friday I'm off to see the Barbie movie. I've booked the tickets. Me and my colleague are going to be in VIP. Cannot wait to get a selfie in the pink Barbie doll 90s box that's in the foyer in the cinema, and I just can't wait to get a photo in there. And my colleague who I had the lunch date with yesterday, he went and saw Mission Impossible, and I messaged to say, is the doll box still there? And he said yes. I was like, not, it won't be when I blow it up. Very funny. And he thinks that bomb film, I can't remember what it's called, will do better than the Barbie movie. So we've got a little bit of a wager going on to see Oppenheimer, I think it's something like that. And I said if Barbie does better than that one, he has to buy him a drink, and if his film that he thinks will do better than Barbie does better, then I've got to buy him a drink. We're shook on it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Barbie wins. I am so excited. I love Margot Robbie, and just cannot wait. I already love Just Ken. Ryan Gosling, what a great voice. He was on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, but I didn't know he was that good. Jeez. Lovely voice, and yeah, it's such a great song, and yeah, I'm so excited to watch that. And I then went off on a little Sunday stroll, and it was lovely sunshine, and then it was very windy, and then it did start raining a little bit, like on off, and I was like, why? I just want one day where it doesn't rain. So I got a little bit damp, but other than that, it was a nice Sunday stroll, and I got some flower starts that I'm going to show you guys now. Lots of lovely flower snaps to get snaps of. Love the sunflowers, able to get a snap of. That's on my way back from getting my lunch. I then got back and I had my lunch. I just had some tuna, chicken bacon stuffing sandwiches. I was going to get the tuna sandwiches, but I decided to get the chicken stuffing bacon sandwiches instead. And had a vanilla corner yogurt with little baubles in, which is so delicious. I got myself a cherry cola. Love cherry cola so much. And also got some of these angel pink striped little cakes, and had one of those. I was then just watching some vlogs and TikToks, and my dad was up from his nap, sort of stuff around the house, and he's now gone off to pick my grandma up from the train station, and she went off for the weekend up in Alton near London to go visit my uncle and aunt and my cousin up there. I hope she had a lovely time. I'm now off to go and finish off watching some stuff on Netflix that I've been watching. I've just been watching a bit of Heartstopper and Young Royals, and I've just been watching the Wedding Date. I think it's called The Wedding Date. So this rom-com, and so I'm currently finishing watching that, and then I'm just going to be chilling before I go off to work this evening, and then I get a Sunday roast to get back to after work, which will be getting me through this shift. Not a big fan of working in quiz, but it's actually quite fun. I spend most of my time when serving food and drinks or being on the bar, listening in, and I'm quite good at it. Last Sunday, I had Saturday, Sunday off because I'd worked a split shift Saturday, Sunday the previous weekend, and some of my colleagues came in to do the quiz, didn't invite me, and they came last, and I was like, that's why you should invite me, and then we would have got somewhere, because I'm very good at quizzes. But yeah, I was like, next time. Last Sunday, the food came out after my Sunday roast. I actually ate so much, and then we were watching one of the Indiana Jones films, so I probably would not have been in a state to have gone out anyway, because I was absolutely stuffed. And after eating a Sunday roast, it always makes me feel so sleepy. After eating a big meal, I always end up feeling like that, so I probably would have fallen asleep anyway. But yeah, I said next time I'm coming out to help with the quiz, and I'm not sure who's doing the quiz reading tonight. It's definitely not me. I'm very confident. I can talk fluently, but when it comes to reading out loud, I get so nervous. I mumble. So yeah, definitely not me. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely weekend. All have a great week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.